Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Okay, interesting. This is also a test? Maybe? Let's see what we can figure out here. All right. Hey, yo, here we are. Perfect. Hello, test. Hi, test. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so vertical is showing up. But I didn't study. Oh, no. Talking shop. We gotta talk the shop. We're talking shop today, kids. And you know what? That's okay. Whoa. I can hear you if you're... I can't hear you if you're talking. Well, hello? Can't hear me. Why can't you hear me? I can't hear you if you're talking. I am talking. Let me think. Why wouldn't you be able to hear me? I honestly have no idea why you wouldn't be able to hear me. Pomegranate, can you hear me? Botrix has correctly joined the channel. Oh, that was another thing that I tried. I'll restart the app. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh. I thought... I can. Okay, great. That means it's a pomegranate problem, not a me problem. Oh, we good. We good. Okay. I think maybe my stream was delayed or something. Haha. Maybe. Okay, I need to make this font. Whoa, not that much bigger. Holy moly. Alright. Maybe make it a bit wider? Well, guys, you're gonna see behind the scenes for just a second. All right. Lovely. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, good. So everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. Lovely. We love that. All right. Well, chat, stream chat, combined vertical and horizontal, brought to you by Caster Labs. So, currently, I think this is the best way for live stream discoverability. And when I say discoverability, what do I mean by that exactly? Goodness mercy. What I mean by that is that when people subscribe to your YouTube channel, okay, they will get a notification, as some of you have, that I am live. Okay? They discovered my channel through YouTube videos. So they discovered my videos, not my live stream. When I say discover my live stream, I mean they have when I say they discovered my live stream, I mean that they have stumbled upon my live stream and are now doing that thing. They're now doing the live stream thing. Right? They were introduced to the channel through the live stream. That's what I mean to say. So, here we go. Guys, we're going to be doing some video editing. Yeah, buddy. We love that. We love video editing. Okay. First things first, though, before we jump into DaVinci, we actually gotta run some of the stuff into. We gotta run some of the stuff through Recut first. You guys are gonna see the whole thing, the whole freaking thing. Whew, man. Let me tell you, I gotta find a better way to record videos. Because as it stands right now, my way works, but it's not like... It's not the ideal way. And I have this teleprompter, okay? This is the Padcaster Parrot teleprompter. Well, is my autofocus on? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There it is. Padcaster Parrot teleprompter. And basically, if you are familiar with the Elgato teleprompter, it's basically the same thing. There's a ring, and that ring slides into the attaches to your camera lens. That ring slides into the teleprompter, and then you. Now the difference is this doesn't have a built-in screen. This one you have to actually put in a phone, which it does what it does. It does what it says it does, right? It takes the phone, it shows you your script, and everything's fine. The problem I have with this is that it is too narrow for any of my lenses. All of my lenses are apparently too wide for this thing. Unless I want to throw a telephoto lens in there, but then I have to stand all the way back there in order to record my videos. Now, I've ordered the Parrot Pro, which, let's go on an adventure together, shall we? What is the latest update on this? Indiegogo Perks shipping update. Oh, goody. What do you have for me? First off, apologies for the long delay between updates. You say that every update. Just stop letting there be so much time between updates. That would be great. Though I've been posting on Kickstarter weekly, I've been less regular on Indiegogo. Oh, well, as there has not been much to say other than we're working on it. Some of you have been messaging me, and that is still the best way to get up-to-date information, but we now have passed a major milestone and have some specific news for you. Perfect. Domestic Kickstarter backers have all been shipped, and we're down to the last international packages. Awesome. That means if your shipping invoice has been paid, your Indiegogo perk will be shipped by the end of March. No, it says they've all been shipped. Does that mean delivered by the end of March? The question you may have is, did I pay my shipping invoice, or did I ever receive a shipping invoice? We can tell you that there are about 150 of you that have not paid, but Indiegogo does not have a way of identifying who you are. Well, that's lovely. These emails were all sent around December, and it seems most of you have received them, but please check on your end. We only have the email you provided, and if you used a hide my email feature on your account, you will not have gotten it. The reason this is so important is that if you did not get the shipping invoice and did not pay it, this is the only way for us to reach out and help you. So please check. If you're not sure, message me here. Under my name, it says ask a question. Click that and message me. Okay. Yeah, we're getting like one update a month. So anyway, so I guess that means that my woes are soon to be remedied, I hope. Because this teleprompter is supposed to be wider than this one. Which, again, I'm not too super, like, all things considered, I'm not super thrilled with this teleprompter. And I ordered this one. We put in the order for this one like maybe a month before the Elgato teleprompter came out. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of wishing I had gotten the Elgato teleprompter. I'll be honest. But that's life for you, you know? That's just life. But anyway, so that's that. So that's kind of the struggle I'm having with YouTube videos right now, is just getting a good way to read my scripts. And then when I'm doing tutorials, like this video right here, I can't read a script and work through the tutorial at the same time. That's really difficult. So I'm kind of stuck, just kind of working my, oh goodness. I'm just kind of stuck working my way through it, which can be tough, which can be very tough. But that's neither here nor there. That's not to say that I'm not able to do the thing. It takes a little longer than I would like. So anyway, with that being said, let's dive into Recut has an update. Yes, update. Hot take. Always update. Always update your stuff. And also, maybe just as a point, update before you go live. Yeah, that would be great. But while this is going, I want to do something fun with the stream. Now, I'm currently trying to get Restream.io to work. And so you might see some live streams pop up with that. What that'll do is it'll allow me to stream to YouTube and to Twitch at the same time. Then, what that'll do is that'll allow us to use channel points, not on YouTube, unfortunately, but on Twitch, yes. And so, but you would be able to see it on YouTube, which would be cool. That could be fun. Where's the fun in that? I know. But anyway, with that, you could just go watch me on Twitch, and then you could have all the channel points. That's kind of the benefit. I would love more than anything for YouTube to have channel points. I would love that, because then I could just sync up everything, and whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, you could activate channel points, and that would be wonderful, and I would love that. However, don't currently have a way of doing that, unfortunately. What is going on here? Okay. So anyway, what are channel points, Jessica Carmen Guevara? Channel points over on Twitch are... Well, let me show you. Let me just show you. I meant updating before stream. Listen, it's the best way to do it. Okay. So we're going to go to Twitch. Okay, so this is Twitch. We'll go to Creator Dashboard. We'll go to... Where am I looking for? Viewer Rewards, Channel Points. Okay, so basically, as you were watching a live stream... And this is very loud. I apologize. Give me 1 second. So, on Twitch, when you are watching a live stream, you will just passively earn these things called channel points. And you can call them whatever you want. I've called mine eggs. But with those eggs, you can do certain fun things. Okay, I need to open up a Copper Streamer bot is already open. Why? How? Streamer.bot. Oh, you are open. Haha. There you are. Okay, so as soon as that opens up, I'll show you. But anyway, so you can get these channel points. And you can set different things to cost a certain amount of channel points. For example, some people have one that's called First. And if you're first, then you get, maybe you get something special for being first to the stream, right? And redeeming the first channel point. And it maybe costs 1 channel point. Or maybe you have something like on my stream where you do, here, I'll just show you. I did these super viewer panels, right? So if you saved up 50,000 channel points, I made you a custom panel that linked to your Twitch page and stuff like that. So that's cool. They clearly have gotten better over time. But that's... So you can redeem it for special things. Now, some of these things that I have are kind of fun. For example, this is one. It should work. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Actions. It should have worked. Let's see here. The stream VIP. Yeah. Unravel. OBS not connected. Aha. That would do it. Platforms. Stream apps. OBS. Connecting. Status connecting. Connect. Force. Why isn't it connecting? So each channel can award different points that are specifically used on their channel. That's kind of genius. Yeah, it is. It's fun. It's actually really fun. WebSoccer server settings. Nothing's changed with these, has it? Yes, I want to show my connect info. Disconnected. Okay. So connect. Okay, why isn't it working? Oh, it's not responding. Okay, cool. I broke it. Close the program. Close the program. This is one of the things that's stressful about streaming, is that I try really hard to make a fun and engaging stream, and then things break because I get busy and I can't stream for 7 months. And so I try to get back into it slowly, and it's just tough. But yeah, Jessica, if you want to stream on Twitch, there is lots of fun, creative things you can do on Twitch that you can't really, I'll be honest, you can't really do on YouTube. It's my biggest complaint about streaming on YouTube. From a branding perspective, I don't honestly know if Twitch or YouTube is better. I want to say YouTube, just because I feel like there's a more technical audience. Like, that's where people go for information. But also, a lot of my viewers are Twitch streamers. And if you can do it on Twitch, like, there's a pretty decent crossover between Twitch and YouTube. Some things like channel points and whatnot, can't do that. Can't do that on YouTube. Raids seem to be really difficult on YouTube. And I don't know why. I wish they weren't so difficult. Like, on Twitch, I just go /raid, name, and they go. It's so easy. Here, for some reason, it was very, very unsettling. But, okay. Partially connected. Okay. Stream apps. Okay, we're going to just delete you. Add a new one. 4455. Tools, WebSocket server settings. Yes. Retrainable every 1 second. Auto connect on startup. Reconnect on disconnect. Name. OBS main. Click OK. Connect. Why is it not responding? This is so frustrating. Okay. Close the program. Close the program. Shut it down. And we'll go from there. Okay. One more time. Moon Cheeseburger. That's what the song is called. Moon Cheeseburger. Well, YouTube wasn't really made for streaming. It's kind of new for them. Yes. Yes, it is. But it's still annoying as heck. Like Kick has almost everything Twitch has. And they just started. Because they just copy and pasted. Like, YouTube should just copy and paste some stuff. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I don't understand what the big hang up is with channel points. Like, what do they have to do? Like, I understand there's a lot that goes into it, but like, at the same token, it's Google. Google should just be able to snap, and their AI just makes it. I don't understand why it's taken Google so long, YouTube so long to get so integrated into the live streaming game. It makes no sense to me, frankly. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. We shall see. Okay. No. 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 Okay. Platforms, stream apps, connecting. Will it just connect? It's probably not going to connect. Delete. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Add. Version 5. Tools. K. OBS main v5.x. Okay. Connect. Just work. It's just not. It's just choosing not to. It's just choosing death. And it makes me frustrated. It makes me sad. This makes me sad. Try to restore the program. Hey, that worked. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's see here. Connect. Close the program. Okay. Now there's no recovering it. I don't understand why it's having problems. Cause like maybe it's this IP address. I will see what I can do here in a second. Because frankly, this is... I just wish that things worked, you know? And I don't want these streams to be just me complaining. But questions have been asked and answers are deserved. And I need to be able to show people. Here's my big conundrum. StreamerBot does way more stuff than most other bots that I've been able to find. BikuBot is by far the easiest bot I've ever used, but it doesn't do nearly as much. I wish BikuBot did more. And I know the developer is dealing with some health issues, and that's not his fault. I don't blame him. That is an uncontrollable circumstance of his circumstances. I get that. However, it would be nice. It would be nice if it did more. Okay, we're gonna try one or two more things. Check for updates. Okay, that's good. Let's see here. Important information. This is a quick collection of fixes to address some breaking issues by a third-party integrated service. Any known/teased upcoming features will be coming in the next version. Okay, cool. Okay, so stream apps. It says it's connecting. Edit. What if we do... delete. Add. OBS main. Version 5. 192.168.0.4. Connect. Okay, broke it. We'll just call it meat. Okay. It's not working. Oh well. Which is a shame because I was working like forever on it the other day. And it was working just fine. I don't know why it's not working now. I would give it one more try, but at this point I'm just tired. I'm tired of fiddling with it. But anyway, channel points. Yeah, YouTube needs them. Okay. Recut. So first things first, we'll drag in our first clip. We don't want to see this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. All right. Or this one. Welcome to Stratazine, your one-stop shop for marketing magic and social media mastery. Today we're diving into the wonderful world of Notion. So let's get into it. So step one, what is Notion? So first off, what is Notion? All right, so we want to delete that section right there. Recut is a great software. Recut is a software that goes through and it analyzes all of your it basically analyzes the audio waveform of your video clips to cut out dead noise or like dead air on your phone and sending it through Harvard. That is to say, it's a really smart piece of software, and honestly, it's still pretty easy to use, even if you can. First off, what is Notion? Okay, so you want to delete that section as well. App on your phone and sending it through Harvard. That is to say, it's a really smart piece of software, and it's honestly pretty easy to use if you can just understand a few basic ideas. It all really boils down to how Notion is organized. It's easy to make different pages, and it really all boils down to how Notion is organized. It all really boils down to okay, so I'm going to delete that section. It really all boils down to how Notion is organized. It's easy to make different sections for different departments, allowing everyone to have a place to collaborate and work together. But the real magic comes in with the robust database system that allows you to call and link information together between those databases. And the best part is that it's available on your computer, tablet, phone, and even on your web browser. So no matter where you find yourself working, Notion is right there by your side. And with that being said, let's start getting our hands dirty. Now, to clarify, this is not going to be a full in-depth Notion tutorial. That video would be several hours, maybe even a few days long. And frankly, people sell courses about all of that. So let's just keep things simple here, and let's create a simple database to help keep track of our content calendar. Okay, boom, perfect, done. Send. Export. We want this to be a DaVinci Resolve XML file. We don't want to keep sending. Export. Perfect. And so what we can do now is we can go to our folder here. Hada, hada. Hada, hada, hada. Ba-doom, do-doom, do-do-do-doom. Notion. Okay, save. So there's that one. Perfect. File, new. Export completed. New. Yes. Okay, next one. Next clip is quite a bit longer. And I do believe it is this one. Okay, you guys are basically going to watch Behind the Curtains. Boo, boo, boo. So we're going to start off with creating a page. Now, inside of Notion, whenever you create a page, it's going to look blank like this. To create a page, you have a couple different options. If you come over here, there's add a page, there's new page, lots of different options. To delete a page, you'll click on these little 3 dots, and you come over here, click delete. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, we'll move on. Now, for this, we're going to call this marketing team, and you'll see that that also updates over here. This is going to act as kind of our dashboard. So we even call this dashboard here. And we want to start, we're not going to do a whole lot with this page right now, but we are going to want to add a content calendar. Now, to add stuff, if you guys have any questions, let me know. But we're gonna edit this video today, and you guys are gonna see my process. Right now, and we're gonna go database. Now in Notion, you have 2 different kinds of databases. You have an inline database and a full page database. An inline database, it looks like this. It's just right there on the same page. I don't really like this too much for a content calendar. I feel like a content calendar needs to have its own dedicated place. But if you did want to make this a little wider, you can click up here in the top right, click here, click full width, and that will give you a much wider view there. But again, we're not going to be too worried about an inline database. We are going to instead focus on a full page database. Now, when you click on a full page database, it'll open up a brand new page. And you'll see here, here's our marketing team dashboard. Here's our new page. We'll title this database Content Calendar. Okay, and you'll see that that updated. You'll see over here that it's right there. You'll see here on the page, Content Calendar, takes us right back. Navigation, super easy. Lots of different ways to get it done. Now, on here, we're going to create 2 different projects, just simple sample little posts. So like a Okay. So honestly, just looking at this, I think we're going to be okay. Is there one by Alexander Shatov? Oh, he hasn't made Facebook. Okay. So there are some parts in here that I would like to cut out. I know I kind of started unraveling here at the end. But this is why this software makes using a teleprompter really nice because it allows you to read a section, pause, wait for it to go, read a section, pause, wait for it to go, read a section, pause, wait for it to go. Now, the only problem is when you're doing a tutorial video like this, there's not a section to read necessarily. You just kind of have to show them. And I mean, and maybe this is just me not being a good teacher or whatever. I don't know. But I have a tendency to my way through a lot of this. So that can be tough, but that's honestly life. And I feel like maybe instead of doing this right now, I think maybe we're going to jump into we need to make a thumbnail for this video. So I like to use Affinity. I just find Affinity to be a little more, I don't know, user-friendly, you could say, I think. So, here we go. So, the Stratazine colors are red. And so what we're going to do is we can file, open recent, So this can get us the red. Okay. We're going to shape tool, rectangle tool. Boopity. Ba-boom. There's our red. So the question then becomes, do we want to do this red? What kind of a thumbnail do we want? I'm thinking... well, okay, so the original thought I had was actually kind of funny. The original thought I had was have the Notion logo like this, maybe built into a bit of a rocket shape. But then I'm like, I don't really want to build a rocket. Why not just have the Notion shape? And then I could be writing on top of it like that. I don't know. That could be fun. But what I do know is that we need to get the Notion logo. Let's see here. And if you ever want to find a good, high quality icon, we can go Notion. I usually just search up my thing, Media Kit, Notion, what is it called? Twitter Media Kit. Asset guide, media guidelines, Notion, asset, manage. No. See, the problem is Notion helps organize all this stuff. So you got to think Notion logo. We can go Notion logo and then just see if we can find something there. Logo design process, Notion template. Notion logo page icon. See, this is great, but I don't really want that. I don't want that. I want the Notion logo. Tools, usage rights, Creative Commons license. What is the brand kit? Brand guide, brand kit. Notion brand assets. We'll try that first. Okay. Okay, the other thing we can go is notion.so. No, we just want Notion. I just want to go to Notion. No, not my Notion page. I want to go to Notion. Oh my goodness gracious. Notion.so/sales. There, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, resources, blog, Notion guides, and tutorials. I don't want to become a partner. I'd love to become a partner, but not interested right now. Resources, pricing, media kit. Ba-bam. Okay, so good. Notion is using Notion. Notion logo.zip. We're going to download that. Extract that. Notion logo. And now we have a high quality. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Now what we do want though is the no background one. Okay, so that's their no background Notion logo. Good to know. Okay, let's see. We'll go effects. We want to do 3D. Come on, 3D. 3D. Why isn't it working? That should be working. Maybe recut is. Okay, we'll close that. There it is. Okay, 3D. Okay. Then want a bit of an outer glow on that. And then what we want, let's see here. If I come here, and I come here, and I come here, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Give me. Is that gonna work? I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna reset that. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this the good old-fashioned way. We just need to get a little video or a little call it a thumbnail. Let's see here. What are my hotkeys for that? Let's see here. Source capture. Screenshot selected source. Nope, not studio mode. Nope, don't start recording. Nope. Settings. Hotkeys. Good grief. Okay. Control Alt Shift Numpad. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do then is we want to come to my source here, virtual cam, main camera. And then we'll come, well, let's see it. We'll come, oy vey. Mercy help me. Okay. First things first is we gotta go to Stream Deck software, Stream Deck pedal. We're gonna move that button right there. We're gonna change this one to a hotkey. Kablammy. Okay. Now, if I come down here and I go to my Virtual cam. This is just a grab of my camera. Put that down there. Take these off. We come like this, and we can go. Okay, there's our thumbnail. If I'm not mistaken, we can come. Let's see here. Yeah, buddy. Kablamo. There we are. Give me a second. Quablam. Bippity boppity boo. That's what's up. Now, what we can do is we can grab our thingy here. We can select ourselves, thusly. We don't want to select all of us. Well, I mean, we do want to select all of us, but we don't want to over-select. Thumbnail! Heck yeah, baby! And we slap that with a mask. Kablammy! Whoopsie doodle. Okay. We need to... Also, hoy, Wacko's one dead, but we're finally off work. Hooray! Huzzah! How are y'all doing? Okay, and we want to refine this. Get around the head there. Now, we are, because the light behind me is blue, we are getting kind of a blue cast on me, which I don't know that we want. So we might have to just retake the photo. Delete that. Okay, hold on. We're going to just change these lights to red here real quick. Put that off to the side. Put that off. Actually, I should just be able to come. No. It's got to be this one. Virtual cam. Okay. See, I want it kind of like this. Just watching your stream, need to study for final here in a bit, but you know. Oh, I know. So here we go. So I kind of want to be like. I need to put this up on my screen here. Kind of like. Yeah, like that. Come on. Let's try again. Okay. Did that catch it? Why isn't that catching it? Oh, I know why. My bad. Hold up. Okay. Screenshot saved. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Okay. Quablamo. Sometimes the clickbait thumbnail is even more fun to make than the actual video. Oh, it's always more fun to make than the actual video. Always more fun. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to select all this fat body right here. Nani? I ain't got it. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's not working yet. I wasn't able to get it to work. You might have missed my tirade about how YouTube doesn't have channel points yet. Whoopsie. If we hold Alt, then it inverts the selection. Then we can actually refine it up here. Shoot, come around all these fingers here. Come around this thumb here. No! Exclamation point cry. Yeah, I know. It's a sad day for all of us. Don't worry. Okay, and then maybe we want like a black mat? Ooh, what happened there? Okay. But this is a command, not a channel point. Channel points, commands, none of that is working right now. Because it's all run by the same system, and it's the system that's down. The system is down. The system is down. 5 brownie points to the person who can tell me what that's from. The system is down. The system is down. Okay, slap a mask on there. Okay, now that looks terrible. Oof. Okay, that looks better. I'll take that all day. No, I won't. That looks awful too. Holy moly. Okay. Refine. Black mat. We don't want this. We don't want this. You're right. Had has some of your background. Yeah. That's exactly right. This one right here too. Get rid of that. And all I'm doing is I'm holding Alt around here to get rid of some of that extra light. That extra crap that gets picked up. That's looking much better. Okay, apply. And now if we hit it with a mask. That looks better. And we can even slide my butt over that way. And then if we take this and we grab the eraser tool, we just shoop, donezo. And then we can move this in front. We can move this over here. And then what we can do is we can take a brush. His brushes. We want... Cutting items from images is the stuff of nightmares for me, lol. I get way too nitpicky about it, but just for myself, lol. Yeah, I feel ya. I get it. Okay. Okay, so we want this. We want... No, we want the paintbrush. Paintbrush. Okay. Nope. Wrong color, Sam. Still wrong color, Sam. White. We want white. And if we take this and we apply a... See, we want... Here. opacity down, way down. And we just want it to lighten a bit. Just lighten it just a bit. Wacko says he rolled a nat N. Oh my. What does nat N mean? Let's see here. The other thing we can do is we can add an adjustment layer for brightness. And we can increase the brightness a bit. And then we can take our paintbrush and we can switch that to black. Bring that in here so it affects only us. And then we can bring our brush opacity down. For real though, I mostly use Canva, which isn't too bad, but it can be super slow for no dang reason. I have access to Photoshop for work, but my computer can't handle it. Yeah, I feel ya. I actually really enjoy using Photoshop instead of a nat 1 or 2. I know, but like a nat N, like a variable, he has a die with variables on it? I'm confused and disoriented. Let's see here. And I think what we want to do is we're going to bring this brush size down, way down. And we're going to just take down the flow way down as well. And we're just gonna not that. Let's see here. Let's add another pixel layer. We're turning on the flow even more. Okay. Me too. Yeah, Canva. Canva's fun. Canva's interesting because on the one hand, like, designers will give you crap for using Canva. And to an extent, so will I. But that's only because I use it too. I use Canva not for school or anything like that, but for work, I use Canva because I'm in charge of 7 different social media accounts, and so I need to pump out content at scale. Yeah. Photoshop, Affinity, all these programs are far superior to Canva. You know what we could do? We could just not cheat. I mean, fair, but it's such a helpful tool. It is. It really is. We could just not cheat, and we could actually just make our faces light up. Looks like you're rolling a big die, and you rolled an N. Oh, ha! I get it. That's funny. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to retake this photo, and we're not going to cheat. We're going to do this the right way. Oh, too bright. Okay. No cheating like Jim and Ocarina of Time. Heck yeah. We only do all natural, homegrown thumbnails in this channel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay, content creation, the thumbnail. Perfect. Okay, let me move my OBS over here now. Take my headphones off. Okay, that was it. Shot successful. Nailed it. First try. Let me tell you, man, these little lights are handy. Golly. Okay. Now, let's do this over here. Okay. Now we take this, drag this over here. Now, look at that. That is a much better photo. Okay. Okay, you know what? I have to do something really quick. Edit profiles. None. It's so annoying when that thing switches profiles, and I don't ever use it. Okay. So now we can kind of repeat the process. Sam be like, surprise Pikachu. Heck yeah. It was time for dinner. But there is a work to do here. But Sage, what have you been up to, girl? What have you been doing? What you been doing with your life? Aside from hustling, working, slaving, you know, the huge. Okay, we're gonna start refining this down. We'll do a black matte overlay. Take that away. Take that away. Take that away. Ah! She'll be back in a minute. Perfect. We love that. Pomegranate's here in the chat. In the chat. Wait, what are you doing? Those are my chats on the stream. Haha. Oh, never mind. Okay. Go back in and refine it. Hit a black matte. Okay. Apply. Hit it with the mask. What the heck? Hit it with the mask. There we go. And we'll drag that up here. See, now that is a much better effect than anything we could have made. Now you get the specular highlights in the eyes. You get a natural glow. Sam, I got confused because I was on the vertical format for a minute, and the chat is on the screen, so it looked like you were editing your photo with the chat messages on it too. That's funny. Yeah, no. This is a much more convincing effect, though. I will say, though, we're gonna grab our paintbrush here. I'm gonna shrink that down a tad. Whoopsie doodle. Turn that flow up, baby. Give myself a bit of a haircut. Trim down some of these hairs. Wow, that looks great. I know. You should add a little holy light from above. Okay, let's see here. Should be easy enough. Let's see here. Filters. No. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's see here. Layer, filters, lighting. Shoopy-doobie-doobie. Cancel. We don't want that. How come YouTube doesn't have channel points like Twitch? Angel singing in the background low. Wouldn't it be cool if you could add a small noise for a thumbnail? Yeah, that would be fun. Whoa. What happened to my... I had effects on here. Glow. I said glow. So you're gonna glow. And I gave you depth. Whoa, what happened to you, bud? There we go. Okay. Now, glow. And B3D. But we're continuing to make changes and make... Hoi, Pomegranate, doing okay, just busy with work and school. Website is down at work. Nothing I can do about it, though. We have our dev team working on it. But we're continuing to make changes and make things better. Plus, prepping for a marketing intern for next semester. Hey, yo. Marketing intern. We love that. Okay. So the only problem with the angelic theme is that Stratazine, the brand that we're working for, that we're making this for, is a very... If you're familiar... Jessica, you're probably actually familiar with the concept of a zine. Being an artistic person thyself. But these are zines. Basically, like, imagine you write it all with a freaking Sharpie marker, break into a Kinko's at night, run off a bunch of photocopies, and you handle them out to everybody on campus, right? So that's kind of the style that we're going for. Specifically, they have in their style guide halftones, spray paint textures, things like that. So we have some brushes that we should use. Yeah, so excited. Mostly focused on content creation, SEO, website maintenance. Wow. Nothing says good times like website maintenance. Hoo-ah. Okay. So let's grab our paintbrush. Let's go to halftone brushes. I like to start off with the halftones first. Sage, we're doing great. Just working on school and family life. Hoorah. So we'll go layers. Bring that to the back here. So let's see. We'll add a pixel layer here. We'll draw on that. That's a little cheesy. I find this one a little, like, I want it to be chaotic. Why you think I'm getting an intern for it, lol? Heck yeah. Dude, interns, man. Okay, and I think if we're going to be ourselves against so juxtaposed, maybe we can add a little outer glow to ourselves too. Oh! like the light of Notion is permeating into my own body. It creates a sense of connection. Right? We think about design principles, right? Proximity, contrast. What are the other? There's like 2 more. Design principles. Contrast, balance, emphasis, proportion, hierarchy, repetition, rhythm, pattern, white space, movement, variety, unity. No, there's like design principles, proximity, contrast, repetition, alignment, proximity. That sounds about right. I don't know. But similar styles means that they're related, right? And so I don't want to necessarily be glowing. So maybe we do an inner glow. That just looks like I'm getting absorbed by the... We could do an outer shadow. Kind of going like this. Offset. Radius. Opacity. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all seeing that? That's looking delicious. It's looking scrumptious. Adds a little extra depth. Maybe if we offset it a bit more. Oh. Maybe a little too much. Opacity down. Radius. Right like that, maybe? Maybe? For real, working on cleaning up our blog, so I think it would be a good project. Man, someday I'll take a design class, haha, or get big enough to hire an in-house designer. Hey, yo. Yeah, here's my philosophy. Learn how to do it yourself, so that when you do end up hiring somebody to do it, what did I just do? I rasterized the layer. I don't want to rasterize no layers. I want to delete that. We love some shadows. We do love some shadows. Let's see. No, we don't want to make me 3D. We don't want Gaussian blur. We just want that outer shadow, I think. Proximity contrast. That's right. So see, this is proximity right here. Where we're just really close to each other, right? Exactly. So either way, I need to take a class. I know what to ask and look for. Exactly. Exactly. You know. You know. So anyway, so here we have this. The shadow adds a nice little detail. The light adds a nice little detail. Specular highlights in the eyes. It's little details. Let's see here. And then let's fiddle some more with brushes. I think I usually like to put a halftone circle around my head like that. That usually gets me feeling pretty good. And then I might see if there's any other interesting halftones that I could incorporate. Problem is a lot of them are square. And so like that's just jarring. But this one's kind of gradients off to the side. So that could be good. This one gradients off to the other side. Honestly, I think that halftone right there is pretty good. So let's move on to spray paint. Spray paint for this brand is very important. So your layers, we're gonna go right here. We have lots of different spray paints we can use. See, I want one that's coming from the top. what we want, really, what we really want is we want a line of red kind of going across my face a bit, I think. Kind of like that. So then you get the reds coming in, leading to the face, and then the face leads you down to the notion, right? Now, I think we can start fiddling around a little bit more. Oh, no. I want it on this one. Okay, there we go. Now everything's separated. And what else is nice is that we get the red kind of, get this red right here, kind of around the hand. Yeah, smart. Yeah. See, everything, there's a lot of thought that goes into thumbnails. And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people don't give it thought. If you guys knew how much thought Mr. Beast put into his thumbnails, you'd realize that you're not thinking nearly enough about your thumbnails. And that's kind of the thing that I always think about. It's like, I am clearly not thinking enough about my thumbnails. Okay, now they use a font called Subway Berlin SC. And what we can do is we can go let's see here. What could we say? You need this. Gives it a sense of urgency. Is there a bolded version of this? I don't like that one's a little too curly. Also, we need to make this font white. Subway New York. So they use Subway Berlin, but Subway New York is honestly really cool. You need this. For real though, so important. Good Mythical Morning always A/B tests their thumbnails and titles throughout the day to see what works best. Super important. Yes. Yes. I don't like how the N on this one is backwards. I'll be honest. The capital N on that one is backwards. We could probably go, instead of that, we could probably go with a Sedgwick Alpha. Or Sedgwick Avenue. I always call it Sedgwick Alpha. I don't know why. You need this. Let's see here. Effects. We're going to throw on an outline. We're going to tilt it a bit. What I don't want, it kind of has to be right there. So we could go like this. I know what to do. I know what to do. You need this, but then we need an arrow. Where is my pen tool? Node tool. Haha. We're gonna make this a fat arrow, and we'll end with try this one. What about having a exclamation point? Boom. Good call. And what we can do here is we can add some pressure. And then we can increase the width even more. Whoa. And then we can do a little bit of this here. Nice. Yeah. It's looking good. It's looking good. Arrow go chonk. Yeah, arrow went mad chonky. I'm trying to think of the flow, because right now what the flow is doing, and I'm not sure that I like it. Right now the flow is going like this. You need, which I guess isn't bad. You need this. I'm afraid I'm overshooting my head. And it's not coming back down. It's kind of going around a little bit, but not. I'm missing my head. I need something to bring it back down. Maybe if I make myself bigger. Maybe I just make myself bigger. And then layers, I can grab this. This is why it's important to separate your layers. It might be better with the arrow coming from the TH. No, this is better. This is better, I think. I do need to, though. I don't want an outer shadow. I want an outline. And I don't want this to be fatter in the middle. Shrink that arrowhead down a bit. Bring that down like this. Go like this. Bring this outline down a smidge. Find the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer. That's funny. That's a funny meme. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Find the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer. That's hilarious. I love it. Why do we even have that layer? That's funny because, okay, biggest frustration with vector graphics was when I would make one little dot on a layer by accident. And I'd be like, why do we even have that layer? Where did that come from? Oh, man. I almost feel like this arrow needs to be No, that's stupid. But definitely needs to not be touching. This arrowhead needs to get smaller. And this needs to get smaller. And now this arrowhead needs to get bigger. Okay, zoom out. Okay, you need this. Okay, so my vision is going... I start looking at it. You need this. I feel like this is better. Literally me when trying to do minor edits to our logo with 10% knowledge of how Adobe Illustrator works on a slow computer. Lol. Exactly. You need this. And then my face further brings direction here. You need that blends into my face. This arrow blends into this. I want it all to go to this N. So this is coming in here like this. This is coming in here going like this. This is coming in here going like this. This is great. This is much better. Now, I'm almost wondering if this Notion logo is too big. If that's the case, I want to use Notion for work, but work wants me to utilize things we already pay for. So SharePoint, it is, lol. Not the same, but works well enough. Yeah, no, I get it. When I managed properties, we had Microsoft. And so it was SharePoint, Word, things like that. It really didn't make sense to pay for something twice. And I will say, where you pay for Microsoft already and you already get SharePoint with that, with Microsoft 365, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Unless you're getting a really big return on investment by investing in Notion, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go with it. Though I do think that it is a very powerful software. I think it's massively useful for teams who are having a hard time coordinating. But that's just me. That's just me. What the heck do I know? You know, it gives me the feeling that there's a stroke thing inside of this line feature, but I don't believe there is. Gives the illusion. Okay. Trying to, because we got to think about how these eyes are going. Like, it looks like I'm looking over it, right? This looks a bit better. Yep. Plus, if I were to ever to leave, they could access items behind admin privileges with 365. It makes sense. I just wish I could use it because it's more user-friendly. SharePoint can be super powerful if you know the ins and outs and can connect it to other Microsoft products. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's going to be... We're ultimately relegated to what our employers want us to use, unfortunately. But also understanding why they have the things that they have is also helpful. I find it's never really useful to complain about things too much. Like, I've never had any success complaining about stuff. Yep. So we make it work. Exactly. Because what's the point of complaining? Complaining has never helped me do anything. Like, ever. It has never helped me. Ever. Okay, so you need... Okay, we get the head. The eyes coming this way. Lovely. This. Perfect. And we get this coming in from over here. This area, there's going to be a timestamp right here. There does seem to be just kind of some dead area here. Oh, no laser eyes. Okay. Tell that to the Karens. Oh, I tell that to the Karens all the time. Don't worry. It's like, ma'am, why are you complaining? You are 40 years old. You are too old to be doing this. If I wanted to hear complaint, I would go home to my 2-year-old. I think it can be important initially if you need to vent. Just don't live there. See, here's the thing. I find that complaining generally does... I'm getting really dark. So warm myself up a bit. There we go. It's fading into the darkness. Complaining. Is there a time and a place for it? Maybe. Yeah, sure. I'll concede that. There's probably a time and a place for it. Is that time and place nearly as frequent as people think it is? No, it is not nearly as frequent as people would like to make you think it is. Shoot. Does this Notion thing need to be in front of all this? No. Where's my tablet? Here. My handy dandy drawing tablet. Yeah, probs not. Definitely not. Not probs not. Definitely not. People complain way too much about stuff that they have zero control over, and it does nothing to help. How about instead of using all that energy to complain about stuff, we use that energy for something productive? That's just my feelings. Are my feelings wrong? Who knows? Who can tell? Okay. Death Note. Let's be productive. Heck yeah. Now we just gotta make this look a little more drippy. That thumbnail though, nice, yeah. If you hold shift while you're drawing these lines, you'll draw a perfectly straight line. So notice, I mean, you could draw crooked lines like this. If you hold shift, even if you go all over the place, you'll draw a straight line. Or you can draw like that. So, fun facts, if you're wanting to learn some design stuff. Now, thinking about how paint falls, right? That can be a tricky part. Because you got to think, okay, if I were to spray paint this down, right, you would probably have a lot of spray paint that kind of flows downward, right? So it begs to reason that you would have a lot of paint here because there's a lot of verticality to it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our paintbrush. You know, we just want to have the feeling of dripping, you know? You know, and it also makes sense that there would be some dripping down here because all that paint's going to settle kind of down here. It's going to have a natural bit of a flow to it. You can put a little dot there at the end. Now, we could even flip and bring some of this white down. That looks cool. Kind of cuts through the black a bit. And that adds another dimension to our thumbnail here. Adds just one more layer to this text here. See that? See how that works? Oh, that looks good. And if you want to switch between white and black, you just hit X. And that'll switch between your white and your black. Gonna learn to figure out dents. Perfect. Specifically, it'll change these two colors up here. But yeah, honestly, making YouTube thumbnails probably my favorite part about YouTube. Now the question then becomes, how do we make this look a bit more spray painted? We could roughen this up a bit. Let's here, brushes. Halftones. Maybe if we come with the halftones here. There's one halftone that's just like whoa, it's gone away. Too much, too much, too much. It's going away. It's going away. No. No, no, no. What we want is something kind of like this. We want just textures maybe. Not watercolors. Sprays and splatters. That's probably what more we're looking for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So what we want is just a little bit of that roughness. We want it to look like it's been spray painted. Yeah. I will say, you want to know something frustrating that's happened recently? So I was in class, okay? And the teacher basically said that we can't use Canva, which, like, I haven't been using Canva. I don't care. Basically, he said we can't use Canva for our assignments, which I'm like, cool, yeah. Dope. Love that. But then somebody in our class was like, oh, what about Adobe Express? I'm like, that is just Adobe flavored Canva. Well, I like it better because I can, easily size blah, blah, blahs. I'm like, listen, if you don't know how to size a canvas in Photoshop, you need to go back to COM 130 because we're talking about the most basic, the absolute most basic function of Photoshop. Like creating a new document. Like, is it really that hard? Like, is it really that hard to create a new document in Photoshop? No, it's not. It's not that hard in Photoshop. If you don't know what resolution your freaking post is going to be in, maybe think about that before you make your post. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being me. It could be I'm being mean. I don't know. Makes no difference to me, really. But, like, it's just one of those things, you know? Okay. I'll go back to basic brushes here. We'll go with this one. Go color. Whoa. Yeah, I just needed to get that off my chest because that was frustrating as heck. I'm over here creating thumbnails like this by hand, and they're just like, oh, I'm going to use Adobe Express. I'm going to use Adobe Illustrator. Like, I promise you, 90% of the posts that are coming out of anything like that are not being handmade, which is one of the requirements of the class, that we make handmade assets. You know, fonts and stuff is fine. Logos and stuff is fine, right? But handmade assets, right? And if it's just frustrating, you know? But you know what? I keep telling myself, I'm going to get a better experience out of it. I'm going to be better for doing the extra work that it takes. I'm going to be fine. I'll be okay. But it is annoying. Do I have wet edges on? I don't want wet edges. Why do I have wet edges on? This is also an important element. Making sure that the paint above in the letters is also dripping down. So in places like this, that's important. This one right here. Bum, 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 bum. What I don't want is I don't want this to like drag the view down, but this does help kind of this, and it'll kind of help as we go further along. See, right here would have a it has some paint that comes down like this. This one we're gonna have a lot of paint dripping down in the middle. A little paint comes down right here. Let's see here. There we go. Love that. Really bring that paint down over here. So I really want that vision to start coming down. Oh, my knee hurts so bad. And we'll hit this with some white here in a second. Come on. Cooperate, paint. Oh my goodness, cooperate. There we go. Start hitting those with some white. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see here. I come over here. What I don't want is for this paint to look like it's like bleeding, you know? Don't want it to look like it's like gushing blood or anything. Get this a little closer in here. There we go. Okay. Let's throw some white over here. A little more white. Lower that armrest a bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. It adds just a little bit. Just a little bit, I think. I could be wrong. I could be right. Art is subjective. But thumbnails are algorithmic. So. Statistically, human faces, when they show up in thumbnails, perform better. So I always try to include some sort of a face in my thumbnail. Oh, my knee. My knee killeth. It killeth me. My knee. Hmm. Okay. I think this is looking pretty decent-ish. What happened to your knee? I'm fat, and so if I sit too long, the blood circulation gets cut off to my legs because I'm fat. No, I don't know what's wrong with this knee. I think this knee's just. I think I'm just fat. Actually, that might actually just be the thing. But I do have one knee, my left knee. I have a herniated disc in my back, and so what happens is that when that herniated disc starts bulging on the nerve, it can actually start sending nerve pain down my back. So that's not a fun time. Okay. Zoom out and put this at about YouTube thumbnail size. You can't see any of that detail that I did, but you know what? That's okay. I feel good about it. Sometimes we do stuff for ourselves. Apparently. But yeah, that's life. Wow, my vertical live stream is way... Oh, I just need to zoom it up to live. Okay. I was like, dang, it is way behind. By like an hour. Okay. So anyway, there is thumbnails. Tips for making thumbnails. Do as much out of post as you can. Make them look... It looks really great. Thank you. Oh, yeah, your back and spine nerves affect everything else. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think this looks great. Perfect. File, export. We're going to export as a JPEG. Do you know why? The difference between a PNG and a JPEG. PNGs are great because you can export them with transparency. JPEGs, however, generally have better color quality. So, if you really want color, JPEG. And you can adjust the quality here too. So, like, it's 27.83 kilobytes. That's a teeny tiny one. This one, it's 1.71 megabytes. PNG, 1.86 megabytes. So, that's at best quality. Resampling bilinear, I don't know what that means. But, there we have it. Export. Yes. We want to export it here. And we'll save it. Self-care, but instead of staying in bed and doing nothing, Sam self-cares by overindulging in the YouTube thumbnail. Yes. Yes, anything to keep my mind off of the existential dread of life. Refreshing. Yeah. So. But honestly, it's the little details I find that make the biggest impact. I think this is good. Because, like, again, if you give me laser eyes. Yep. That's good. The laser eyes of truth. The laser eyes of truth. Oh. All right. Cool beans. Well, I was going to edit a video, but I find it hard to edit videos because it's a lot of me listening. It's a lot of me listening to the video and not to you guys. So I might not do that again in the future. We might just stream making thumbnails most of the time. At some point, I need to start making videos for my channel again. Yes. But we shall go from there. But yeah. But no. Interesting things for sure. When you're editing text like this, when you're giving it like a nice little effect like this, I find it helpful to think, you know, if the effect is spray painting, which reminds me of a whole nother thing that I could do. Sprays and splatters. And go ink splatter, color, white. Where's my pen? It was pretty fun to watch. Yeah, no, I enjoy it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Oh, this adds. This adds. I think I need to be a little more deliberate with it than that. Just roughens up that text just a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's a good little effect. It's a little too aggressive, I think, on those E's. Whoa. Again, can you see it? No. Do I love it? Yes, I love this. I will say, though, maybe something I want to do is play around with some white. Nah. Brings the attention too far away. Brings the attention too far to the right, where now it kind of, we overshoot it. We want it all to be right here. You need this Notion. My face, not important. Okay. But yeah, a great tip when you're trying to decide what to do with your thumbnail, you want to figure out what's the most important parts. Whoopsie doodle. You know, in my case, Notion logo and text. So what can we do to draw attention? We'll make the text brighter, make the Notion logo visually interesting, right? So when you go, you need, oh, face bounce, weep, back to the Notion. This, oh, arrow, weep. Always figuring out what is the most important part. Okay. Now we're going to save it again. Save. And export it again. Because we've made changes. Yes. Perfect. Alrighty then. Well, that was fun, guys. Well, let's see if we can figure out rating again. Because that was honestly so fetching difficult. Not you, not you. You. Let's see here. See, I want stream settings. No, I want edit, customization, redirect. Loved the thumbnail. Good to see you. Have a good night. Have a great night. May you live long and healthy lives. Art. See here. I'm supposed to be able to search my videos. I cannot search my videos. I wish I could send you to one of my videos, but I can't. So whatever. Cancel. I don't know. Y'all go find someone to watch. I can't. This is a pain. This is a pain. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Bye.